Hello, ASMR Nation. So today, I know my camera's like up close, but we're rocking with it today. Today I have a book and a stick of gum, and those are my tools of the day. The gum is my OG bright green extra. The book, Dogology. What your dog is really thinking. And it's just a cute, quirky book about dogs. Dogology. They had a catology one too. But before we get into it, before we get into the thick of it, we'll do some light housekeeping. If you're new here, welcome to my nonsense. If you're old here, welcome back, OGs. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. Hit the like, leave a comment. It can be anything from hello, a few emojis, to anything about the video. Hit the notification bell. And as always, I will link my tip jars in the description box. No pressure whatsoever. But anything contributed is very much appreciated. Okay. So, I'll read you guys the back. Whether you're in charge of a pooch with a personality or enthralled to a terror of terrier, there is lots of fun to be found in this humorous guide, written with the aid of dogs, to what their funny ways actually mean. What is your dog's favorite food? Why does he bark at visitors and chase the window cleaner? Does he really love you, or is it all about food? Celebrating what makes dogs amazing, this delightfully illustrated book will reveal what you really need to know about your gorgeous canine companions. And today, I'm just going to read the first chapter, which is the basics. Dogology. So this is just like a little front page. It says, when the man waked up, he said, "What is Wild Dog doing here?" And the woman said, "His name is not Wild Dog anymore, but the first friend, because he will be our friend for always and always and always." Rudyard Kipling, The Jungle Book. From a dog's perspective, humans have shared their world with dogs since their ancestors first tamed wolves, our ancestors, with the warmth of their fires and scraps from their plates. However, in order to make this complicated relationship with humans work, dogs have developed a sophisticated set of rules. Each of these rules is designed to make sure that humans understand exactly what is expected of them, and ensures that dogs, as a species, are kept in the comfort we deserve. There was a really good movie. I took my son to it years ago. I think it was called Alpha. it was about the beginning of the relationship between human and dog, back in ancient times. But this guide to what we are really thinking takes humans through the different elements of our dogtastic world to show you just how far-reaching canine influence has become. Dog breeds are a good example of this. As homes and houses become smaller, some larger dog breeds were no longer suitable for domestic spaces. In response, we developed smaller versions of ourselves. Lap dogs, or handbag breeds, teacup poodles, miniature dachshunds, and chihuahuas became incredibly popular, especially for humans living in city apartments. Which is fine, but when they start making micro dogs, that's not okay. Like, the unsafe practices that went into making dogs this big. Okay. As a solution to more and more people becoming allergic to us, a new breed was developed. The Poodle Cross took advantage of the poodle's hypoallergenic and non-shedding coat. The Poodle Cross soon became very sought after. Its sister breed, the Cross Poodle, there's a difference between a Poodle Cross and a Cross Poodle, was considerably less successful due to its irritability. You now can't move in suburbia for cockapoos, cavapoos, or labradoodles, as owners simultaneously love their pet's soft fur and the fact that it doesn't coat their carpets. Oh, the Cross Poodle, they're making a joke, like cross, like angry. Gasp in amazement at the secret meaning behind our interactions with humans and other animals, especially squirrels. Understand the complex nature of our daily routine and the importance of poo in that ritual. Prepare to be astonished by the roles canines have played in history and literature, as well as the impact we have had on the human world around us. But above all, relish this opportunity to spend some time with your most faithful friends and finally answer the question of who's looking after who. So, like, maybe a Mastiff and a Bull Terrier, maybe. We give you the dog. Okay, now we're in the basics. The paw, the basics. Little Schnauzer. When I was maybe 6th grade, I became obsessed with, super hyper-focused on dog breeds, like learning dog breeds, watching dog shows, like learning all their characteristics, temperaments, all that. So I used to go rent books from the library that were just like picture books of dog breeds and just obsess. Okay, what is a dog? Okay, so we're going to start with the very basics. The dictionary definition of a dog is a domesticated carnivorous mammal that typically has a long snout, an acute sense of smell, non-retractable claws, and a barking, howling, or whining voice. We think that glosses over some of our most important characteristics. When choosing your doggy companion, it's important to make sure you know about the temperament of the canine you're considering. There's more to it than size, looks, or the amount of exercise we need. Turn the page to gain insight into some of the more unusual ways to select a dog for your home. And I think we got like a whippet there. Fluffy dogs. These cute little dogs have everybody fooled. The Pomeranian, the Bichon Frise, and the Lhasa Apso are actually ninjas in disguise, ready to pounce at a moment's notice. Watch out, humans. Big dogs. The Great Dane, the Irish Wolfhound, can seem a bit of a handful due to their size. Be careful, as they can use their height to access forbidden places. Yes, I have one of those. Not those breeds, but I have a big dog, and yes, they can reach counter space, which sucks. Like, my dog tried it a few times. I'm gonna cross my fingers because he hasn't done that in a long time. But he has the potential to reach counter spaces. Okay. Anti-allergy dogs. The Poodle Cross has created options just for those looking for hypoallergenic hounds. Just be careful which size poodle you choose. So I have a little one and I have a big one. Giant one. Secondhand dogs. Sadly, the need for rescue homes for dogs hasn't gone away, but they can be a good place to find an older member of the canine fraternity who is already house trained. Or not. Or not. But they can be. Sometimes. Most of the time. Give it a shot. Okay. I'm going to blend my blush in a little bit. It's like 4 a.m. Okay. Working dogs. Traditional working breeds such as the Border Collie or American Akita have long been in awe of the hard and sometimes painful hours put in by the so-called family pet. Powerful dogs. Rottweilers and Dobermans are often chosen by humans for their supposedly intimidating characteristics. But the dark secret of both breeds is that they have a secret love of knitting. Doberman and the Rottweiler. Fashion-conscious dogs. The Poodle and the French Bulldog take their appearance seriously, ensuring that they accessorize to match their owner's outfits at all times. And she says, if you think I'm going out with you dressed like that, you can think again. And the Mutt. The enduring mongrel, jack of all breeds, master of none, no pedigree, no hybrid cross, just a friendly, honest dog and our best loved. Yeah, I hate thinking about it, but 10 years down the road, 5 years down the road, when I have a senior dog, so, the inevitable will happen, and, like, would I ever get another one, or will I just be with just my big dog for a long time? And I do want to rescue a dog when my child is old enough, to help, the toddler is old enough to kind of help, and to be safe around a dog that has been rescued, because sometimes you gotta work out some kinks. We just went through this with my brother's dog a few years ago. He had a rescue, and it took a little bit. He had some kinks we had to work through with him, Coda. So I do want to rescue like a senior crusty guy, way down the road. Puppy rules. It's very exciting to be a puppy. For a certain amount of time, you will be forgiven for any misdemeanor due to your extreme cuteness. As such, you will have your own set of rules to allow you to exploit human forgiveness to its maximum potential while you are still cute enough to get away with it. Puppy rule number 1. When in the wrong, open your eyes as wide as possible. You will be immediately forgiven. Bottom lip quiver optional, usually unnecessary. Puppy rule number 2. Your teeth are the sharpest they will ever be. Use them on everything you can. Humans, food, furniture, anything. There's actually a spot on my wall upstairs. My big dog, when we got him, had been chewing on a spot on the wall upstairs. Puppy rule number 3. Take advantage of your size. If you can squeeze behind a sofa, do. If you can tunnel under the sideboard, have at it. Your owner will be filled with pride and joy. Puppy rule number 4. Treats will fall like manna from heaven. treat rate slows as you get older, so make the most of it. Puppy rule number 5. Toilet training is boring, but it is fun to see how many times you can make humans stand up and take you outside before they get annoyed. My dogs, both of them, still do this. Like, they literally pretend they have to pee every hour if I'm home, if not more. But when I'm gone for several hours, they're fine. Manipulation tactic. Okay. Puppy rule 6. If nervous, sit down on your owner's feet. This means they can't get away and will pick you up for cuddles. Puppy rule number 7. Like treats, you can never have too many cuddles. Puppy rule 8. Small humans can be unpredictable. Limit interaction with them unless they are part of your pack. Even if they're part of your pack, limit it. They are tormentors. Puppy rule number 9. If you share a house with a cat, understand that you should respect them at all times and you should only lick them when specifically invited. Puppy rule number 10. Own your cuteness or it will own you. Remember, this is your superpower. Alright, in the prime of life, at this stage of your life, you will be in charge of the household and you should have trained your humans to ensure that they deliver the 4 key elements of your life. Food, walking, sleep, and tummy rubs. In the slow lane, we're talking about my Mondo. He is 14, but I feel like he's been 14 for a few years. I'm not sure. My bad. In the slow lane, as you get older, things get a bit tricky. You don't have as much energy. Your eyesight is suffering. It takes longer to get out of bed in the morning. But in your dreams, you're still bounding across fields chasing rabbits. We all suffer the indignity of old age. Joints creak, digestion isn't what it used to be. But tummy rubs are still a very good thing. There's nothing like an old dog. Puppies are cute, but there's nothing like an old dog. "10 Rules of Dog Ownership," written by dogs. There is no such thing as enough treats. All kitchen work surfaces should be no more than 1 foot off the ground. 3. The bark alarm is useful and informative and should be encouraged at all times. 4. Pee mail should be checked regularly and thoroughly on every walk. Pee mail, so I'm guessing that means other dogs peeing around your territory. That's your pee mail. 5. Any soft horizontal surface is by definition a bed. This includes sleeping humans. Toys are a necessity and are not optional. The dishwasher is an acceptable source of food. Honestly, when I take my baby out of the high chair, I just let the dogs clean. They're at the bottom cleaning whatever he drops. And then when I pick him up and take him, my big dog just comes and cleans anything that was left on his tray. Like, that's a given. Clean the bulk of it so I can wash it. 8. The dog groomer is not a nice person. My big dog has to get groomed today. Goes in at 8 a.m. 9. We are fully aware that VET spells vet. Oh, like I gotta take him to the VET. 10. See Rule 1. There's no such thing as treats. Okay. Dog names by dogs. So we have Fifi, Arterial Warrior Princess, Trixie, Bodhi, Micah, digger of holes and queen of the chase. Flash, he who runs with rabbits. Buster, Buster. Clint Growl, international dog of mystery. Rascal, Rascal. Snarls Barkley, stop. Muffin, Sir Growly Woofington. Duke, Duchess. Barney, Ludovic, star of the opera. Rufus, Bark Fury, devourer of fox poo. Biscuit, she who snatches, and Shadow, Kevin. The stinky shame. As a dog, you'll quickly discover that humans have an unhealthy obsession with what comes from dogs' nether regions. After hovering awkwardly nearby, waiting for us to do our business, they pick it up. Humans are weird. Always pick up your dog. Do, please. It is so rude to just leave it places. And you don't have to, like, pick it up with a plastic bag. If you're out in the wilderness, like, that's where animals go. But don't leave it on the trail. Like, use a stick and flick it into the wilderness with the deer stuff. Okay, what dog blank actually means? And they'll tell you, like, what's healthy and what's not so healthy. My big dog will actually eat rocks. Like, he's eating rocks. You would not survive as a wolf. Why are you eating rocks? You're fed. So that is the basics of Dogology. And it's just a cute book. So if you have a dog, check it out. If you have a cat, check out Catology. Alright, if you are still there, thank you for watching to the end. I hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of